Well, got 4 loads of corn out today, I guess, so 2 with each truck. And got a problem on the second trip. Problem with the truck. Yeah, threw a code on the truck. It's not derated yet, just keep running it like this, it'll probably derate at some point, but so it's best just to get it fixed now. Try to get a part number. It's Friday evening with Memorial weekend, so it's might have to wait anyway, so it's probably gonna end up having to wait. See the code right there showing, so Carly. Hi kitty. Hi kitty. At least somebody's happy to see me. If there's gotta be something else wrong with the truck, right? And I was correct. But I gotta get in the house, I gotta eat something and gotta do some cattle work tonight yet, so, and figure out, order parts or something, so I gotta figure that out here. Well, after about a week and a half, finally back out in the field again. Can't believe it. And even kicking up dust. But soil's in pretty good condition now, even though I'm kicking up dust like this. Don't have to go very deep in the ground, and yeah, plenty of moisture. Maybe not so much up here on this light hill, but it is what it is. Last bit of light soil. 2 long fields here. Dry enough for them. If I get this done tonight or this evening, I'll have I gotta go to the old farm yet. I gotta finish that field where I blew that hydraulic hose on, which I don't know when the heck that's gonna happen. It's really ugly, that field right now. A lot of water. And then we'll have one final field then. I don't know when we're gonna seed it because it's absolutely horrible with the water all over. That's gonna be kind of a drawn out way to finish seeding this year. I suppose I say probably won't get done seeding until probably next week. So we've seeded in June before. Seeded it well in June before. I gotta get going on spraying too. You can see there's a lot of grass cutting. This is just mostly just grass here, like some thistle here and there, but this field is like this up here, and then 2 of my 2 small cornfields need to get sprayed too. So gotta do some land rolling too. Probably do that Tuesday, I would say. Roll this field and roll that other field I seeded last week or week and a half ago. Checked them yesterday. They're sprouting, just they're a little ways from the surface yet. So that field looks rough too. Like a lot of it drowned out. It's pretty rough. So whatever I do roll, there's a lot of places I just gotta stay away. It's just the ground is just black and sticky, and yeah, this grass doesn't bother me that much. The sprays will knock it out. It's seeds go into the ground good right now. I say the ground is nice and soft. Tell them the tractor's pulling a little bit harder because, well, it's going in the ground real nice. Oh yeah, little thought you're trying to figure out stuff with this tractor too. I found out with this tractor, this engine, it's the they call it the 9-liter Iveco in here. Engines that were manufactured from like 2011 to like 2015 or something like that. I forget what exact dates, but around that 390 horsepower range. Apparently, some of them have one major flaw, fatal flaw in them, because these engines were manufactured in 2 different countries. One was either France and one was China. And this one has the China sticker on top, made in China, on it. And the same engines, just the ones that were manufactured in China, put together, assembled. Bad batch O-rings there. See, I'm just finding this out right now because there's a coolant conditioner sticker on top of the radiator fill cap. I'm like, well, what the heck is this? Apparently, it's some sort of sealer. It's apparently supposed to help prevent those O-rings from leaking it as fast. It's basically one of those things of not if it's going to happen. It's more or less when is it going to happen. And I'm trying to find information on the warranty on this thing, because if you had that coolant conditioner, it would extend the warranty for another 10 years. Case H is Band-Aid fix, temporary fix. The proper fix is to rip apart the engine and replace those O-rings. Essentially what happens, coolant gets the engine oil in. If you don't catch it in time, it's just destroy your entire engine. Either can happen within the first 100 hours of the tractor, or it can last up to 3,000 hours. They don't know. So I don't know if this. I don't just know if this tractor engine just got the coolant conditioner put into it and the extended warranty on it, and that's it, or if the sensor's actually ripped apart at one point to get fixed. I don't know. I'm trying to get some information from the dealership and figure this out, but I don't know if I might have to be a call to a district rep or something if get a hold of CNH corporate, see how far it gets. But I just want to know when this work was done, this tractor. Maybe on SOL, when it grenades itself. I don't know. But needless to say, I'm a little bit concerned about this thing. In proper corporate fashion too, their temporary fixes to put that coolant conditioner in, or if your engine does have a problem, you'll get reimbursed under warranty then. But at the same time, it's like, well, you're almost better off just issue a stupid recall. Get yourself lined up to get those engines repaired properly before you get ready. So you have to get a brand new engine then. So this tractor is technically 12 years old this year. It's only got just under 1,400 hours on it. Just about 900 hours driveline hours. And it's like, when's it gonna happen? And so, especially when it's widespread like that, when it's it's a known issue. It's like, just do the right thing and just back your product up. Stand behind your product. So I'm gonna keep at her here. Yeah, get this bit done up here at least. That gets obnoxious after 1 minute. You see, I'm only in neutral right now. Shows the park thing is on, but when I get lifted out of my seat though, it says the park lever is not on. I'm in my seat again. Unless there's a blown fuse, but I think it's the frickin'. Well, actually, how would that be the seat sensor though? Must be the park switch or something then. If the park brake is not on, if the park brake was on, you'd feel it. You'd feel it, but get winged up here. I'm gonna head home and listen to blaring beeping for the next 15 minutes by the time I get home. So if someday I ever go insane, this is probably the noise I would hear all the time. I'm gonna hear this in my sleep tonight. Oh, getting going on rolling here. Man roll hooked up. Rolling my soybean field that I seeded before the rain. You can tell how much water we've had. It's full of water here. There was actually just only a little bit of water over here when I seeded, just a tiny bit. Now it's pretty full now. So basically, just kind of staying away from the low spots where it's sticky and wet. Just staying well away from them. Usually shouldn't be too many rocks down there, but don't want to pack the ground down either, so do what's dry and that'll be about it. Good enough. These with the T9 though, managed to get to the park sensor switch by the tractor. It's underneath the def tank where the batteries are at. There's kind of two valve blocks underneath, and one I think one valve is for the brakes, and then the one valve right above it's for the park brake. And yeah, the switch is on the back, is on the inside towards the frame. Kind of a bugger to get to, but had to cut about 4 zip ties just to get the darn harness out, and a wire holder or whatever. They had that stuff crammed in there, but unplug that sensor, at least the tractor will shut up. But it only says neutral on the post though. It never knows if it's in park or not because it's got the sensor unplugged. So talked with the mechanic, and he said he's replaced 3 of them already this spring, so he doesn't think I need to do any pressure testing if it seems like the tractor's operating the same. He said just go ahead, just buy the sensor and yeah, just replace the sensor, he said. So it said it's a very, very common issue on those tractors. So, and hopefully that'll fix the problem. So, hoping there's no like other issue going on with it or something like that. That's why I still want to test some pressures if I get around to it. But, and as for the truck now, I think it's the particulate matter sensor, or I like to call it the piss money sensor. Pretty sure that's what it is. Took it out yesterday, inspected it, and it doesn't look that old. Like, wasn't that hard to remove. Came out fairly easy. It's really hardly any soot buildup on it. There's a little bit of white stuff on there, like almost maybe some corrosion or something, but on the outside. But all the vent holes were open, and looked on the inside. It looked clean in there. So I don't know. I checked the voltage on the truck harness. Voltages were good. We're within spec. I don't know. Put it back together again and called the dealer and RDO, and he said, yeah, it's a fairly common part to replace, regardless if it's completely slugged up with soot or a fairly new sensor. It said they just fail whenever. So it's like, well, that's great to know. So if that is the problem, the way it sounds like I mean, it could be some other things causing it to be thrown, but pretty rare for it to be something else further upstream. But so they just think it's probably just replace that sensor and see what happens then. So they ordered one online off of eBay seller, and I'm going to order one from RDO too, because I figure I probably might as well have two on hand. I'll try one will probably get here sooner than the other. RDO doesn't have one on hand close by here, so I think the Fargo store has one, but I'm not close to Fargo. So I asked him if maybe it could be a poor quality def, but he said if it was bad def, the sensor in the tank would throw that first, though. They don't think that would be a problem of poor def, but don't think it would be a doser valve either, because there would be more fits yet. So, but they said it's a fairly common part, just like that park sensor on the T9. A fairly common failure point, I guess. So, God, emission stuff is so stupid. And the more and more I have to deal with it, more and more machines now have it. Because it used to be just our Ford pickup used to have it. Then the Massey came along, the TS6, and then T9. Now the payloader, and now the new truck. It's gotta contend with it more and more and more. So the more and more they're ticking me off too. Oh, hope we get a new sensor, plug it in, hope it works. So they don't think it should need any software update or something like that, ECM update. They don't think it should require that. He said probably a NOx sensor would probably need it or something else, but he said these sensors probably, it's the same part number. He said it should just work. A sensor like that, like it wouldn't throw a D rate right away, but it said eventually it will though. Eventually it will, because it really can't do a regen when it's not joint sensor isn't working right or showing high soot values or something. I don't know, but however the heck that works. Water skipping. Look at that. Look at that. Seriously, man. I can see my seed tracks going through there, but I ain't going through that now. I don't think so. Nope. That soil looks sticky there. So there's water sitting over there now, and that thing, the main slough area is ugly. That's what a little over 5 inches of rain will do here. Actually, no, we had just under 5 inches here. A couple other spots further northwest had closer to 6 inches of rain. So yeah, gotta say, I can see the ground is a little dark there. So God, it comes way the heck out here even. And seriously, way the heck out here. Man. That's even after how long already? That's what I mean about some of these other fields we got to finish seeding. That's what I mean. It's like this too. It's just sticky. It is what it is. So I mean, look at that. The ground's even stickier where I'm going right now. I'm way the heck far away from there. Just crazy. Kind of making a outline of the thing here, just so I kind of know where my heading is at for rolling here. So yeah, pretty much staying out of that. There's no point. These guys see where that rock pile's at, way there in the middle of that slough. Yeah, that's rough. I seeded up to that. And now they're standing water, so that'll basically be all drowned out there now. So wasted seed, but at least it didn't waste a whole lot of fertilizer. But at the same time, I seeded what I was able to seed, and hopefully those beans will grow down here then. Rather they don't rot instead first, so who knows. Yeah, look at all that water. Yeah, that water table's high here. Getting rained out a little bit here. Been spinning for the last 20 minutes or so. I have dirty windows now. It's raining pretty good up north there. And some thunderstorms rolling through. I didn't know it was supposed to rain today, so guess I should have did these fields up here first before I did the other ones. Probably would have been fine, because I doubt it's raining down there a mile south. I doubt it is. Yeah, I'm hungry. It's only 5 o'clock, but yeah, it's been a rough weekend. So lacking on food intake a bit. So I'm trying to catch up on that, but it's pretty tough though. Deal with cattle and then sitting out in a tractor all day then, so. But yeah, come on. Rain a little bit. Come on, let's do it. Come on. A little bit. A little bit would be nice.